Prime Minister of Australia has confirmed officials will not attend the Beijing Winter Olympics, joining the United States in a diplomatic boycott of next year's Games and prompting accusations from Beijing of political posturing. Australian athletes will, though, he said on Wednesday. Australia's a great sporting nation and I very much separate the issues of sport and these other political issues.
The House passed a finalized version of the $768 billion defense authorization bill. The bill commissions a classified report outlining the United States' grand strategy for China, and states that U.S. policy regarding Taiwan is to maintain the capacity to resist a fait accompli. It also directs an increase of $50 million in military assistance for Ukraine, which faces renewed threats from a massive mobilization of Russian troops near its eastern border.
The International Olympic Committee has rejected criticism of how it has handled contact with Peng Shuai. Concerns have been raised over the Chinese star's safety and well-being after she alleged in November to have been abused by a senior official in the country's government. The IOC announced it had held a further video call with Peng on December 2 and had agreed a personal meeting in January.
The Saudi-led Arab coalition in Yemen intercepted a drone fired by Houthi rebels in Yemeni airspace on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Houthis launched a projectile towards Saudi Arabia's Jazan region.
A helicopter carrying India's Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat crashed in the southern state of Tamil Nadu on Wednesday, the Air Force said. According to Indian media, at least 4 people have died in the crash, while 3 others with severe burn injuries have been rescued so far. The identities of the deceased have not been ascertained yet.
Bangladesh court sentenced 20 university students to death on Wednesday for the brutal 2019 murder of a young man who criticized the government on social media. The battered body of Abrar Fahad, 21, was found in his university dormitory hours after he wrote a Facebook post slamming Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina for signing a water-sharing deal with India.
The Omicron variant of the coronavirus can partially evade the protection from 2 doses of Pfizer and partner BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccine, the research head of a laboratory at the Africa Health Research Institute in South Africa said.
Pakistan has lost 9 lives to the coronavirus. According to NCOC, 310 new infections were reported in the last 24 hours. The positivity rate was recorded at 0.71%.
Pakistan Navy air defense units have successfully test-fired surface-to-air missiles. According to the spokesperson for Pakistan Navy, all missiles successfully hit their targets. Chief of Naval Staff Admiral Amjad Khan Niazi witnessed the test firing of the missiles.
The US dollar's surge continued on Wednesday as it appreciated by a further 65 paisa to set a new record against the rupee during intraday trading in the interbank market. According to the Forex Association of Pakistan, the greenback was being traded at 177.50 rupees in the interbank market.
More than 90% of Pakistanis believe that inflation and price hikes are the highest in the PTI government's tenure compared to previous governments, according to a nationwide perceptions survey by Transparency International released on Wednesday.
Researchers at a Beijing university say China's weather authorities successfully used weather modification to ensure clear skies during a major celebration this year. According to a research paper, the Chinese weather authorities used weather modification to ensure the sky was clear and lower air pollution.
The European Space Agency unveiled plans to explore the creation and development of exoplanets with a new satellite. Exoplanets are planets orbiting a star or stars outside our solar system. The data gathered by the latest mission could help us find out whether there is life elsewhere in our universe and if there is another planet like Earth, the European Space Agency said.